السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه وبعد. We are going to continue inshallah in the course of the Tawheed and Iman in the English language, and today is the 18th of December 2024. Which is 17th of Jamad أول جماد الثاني 1446. We talked before about about some global understanding, global perceptions. We talked about that Islam is the only deen that is accepted from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that it was and it is the deen of all the prophets and the messengers that came before, all of them. There was no Christianity, there's no Judaism, there's no Majus or Buddhism or anything. It's only all over the world since Adam descended. It was Islam, and it's going to be the accepted deen until the day of judgment. People created names, people related messages of some messengers to either the messenger himself, like Christianity, Christ, Masihiyya, Masih, or to an understanding or a tribe like Buddhism, no, Buddhism is not like Judaism, like the tribe of Yehuda. But the name was Islam, and hence al-Anbiya, as Rasulullah said, al-Anbiya نحن معاشر الأنبياء إخوة لعلات. We are brothers from the same father, which is Tawheed, and Adam, if you want the physical, and Tawheed is the actual concept. وَالْأَنْبِيَاءُ إِخْوَةٌ لِعَلَّاتٍ. So ديننا واحد. The hadith, ديننا واحد, which is Islam. So that's the concept. And we talked about the La ilaha illallah, kalimat al-tawheed. It's shahada, it's kalimat al-tawheed, it's asl al-deen, it's kalimat al-sawa, it's al-iman al-mujmal, it's al-kalima al-baqiyah. وترك, like Sayyidina Ibrahim said, وتركها كلمة باقية في عقبه لعلهم يرجعون. كلمة الباقية. So these are all names of the title of Islam, the title that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put for people to put it in one word, under a nutshell. It is a title. At the end of the day, as we can see, as we will see, it is a title. It is not the deen itself. Like you can say, that's why we say, if somebody come and say La ilaha illallah, and then we went away and didn't do anything, he didn't really do the Islam, because he didn't do anything. He just pronounced the title. But because it is the title, and because we suggest the sincerity and stuff, Allah gave it a lot of weight. And like any title of anything, it always has a weight. The title, like a book's title, it gives you the idea of whatever insight, and that's what the word Tawheed and Islam and Asl al-Din and Kalimat al-Sawa and Iman al-Wajmal actually gives. If we want to put this Tawheed in one word, in one sentence, to describe what it is based on what we gathered from the ayahs and hadith and what happened with Rasulullah in Mecca and then what came in Medina, we say, because it was actually all established in Medina. So the rule here, the statement here that we can put is تصديق خبر الرسول جملة وعلى الغيب وطاعة أمره جملة وعلى الغيب, which roughly means we believe in every statement and a telling, a saying. He say in general. If he say it in general, we take it in general and without seeing it. Jumlatan, jumla, as a whole, we take it as a whole. We don't ask for details. We just say everything under it, comes under it, we take it. وعلى الغيب means with no asking about the hidden. We don't ask about the hidden. وطاعة أمره جملة وعلى الغيب, and obeying him in his orders, because there is a difference between his statements and news bringing and orders, right? Allah subhanahu Rasulullah sallallahu, when he comes, or Quran, when Rasulullah come with the Quran and recite إن الله عالم الغيب والشهادة, right? We believe he is عالم الغيب والشهادة, but this is a statement. It doesn't entail any work under it. So we believe in it. We make tasdeeq. Tasdeeq means we say that this word is correct 100% and we attest to its truthness. Not only that, it is truth, the truth, and this is very important. We will detail that in Iman. Not only to say it is tasdeeq, which means that yes, Muhammad Rasulullah said this, or it came in Quran. No, even the Pope can say that. Yeah, it came in Quran. So what? Right? No, here is, we say, yes, Rasulullah came, we believe he came with it, we attest to its truthness, and we keep it in our minds and hearts. But on the other hand, it doesn't entail any work. What entails work is his orders. That hence the other part of the statement. وَطَاعَةَ أَمْرِهِ جُمْلَةً وَعَلَى الْغَيْبِ. Jumlatan means we don't want fill details. And we don't ask if there is anything other than what is said, and if it came, خلاص, we take it and we do it. So example for that is what happened with Nisa al-Medina, the women in Medina. When Ayat al-Hijab في Surah An-Nur descended, وَلْيَضْرِبْنَ بِخُمُرِهِنَّ عَلَى جُيُوبِهِنَّ وَلَا يُبْدِينَ زِينَتَهُنَّ إِلَّا مَا ظَهَرَ مِنْهَا. The moment they heard it, they went to Salat al-Sayyidah Aisha said in the hadith, she said, I haven't seen women that have more iman than women of Medina. The night that Surah An-Nur descended, they all went to Salat al-Isha like al-ghurab, you know. They just brought the things like on top of it. They didn't ask how it is this, It can be like in the waist, it can be here, can it be colored, can it be this, can it be that? جملة وعلى الغيب, in general and without asking anything about whatever hidden, and على الغيب, just Rasulullah said that, yes, okay, I do it. That's it, جملة وعلى الغيب. This is what Tawheed is, these two things. تصديق خبر جملة على الغيب, وطاعة أمر جملة وعلى الغيب. Without these two in any single detail, there is no Tawheed. There is no Tawheed. And some people say, oh, do you mean that the woman, he doesn't wear hijab, is not Tawheed, she's kafir? I said, no, you have to understand that we are talking about the general application. Yes, when we hear that, any woman that has Tawheed in her heart, she say, yes, I agree to that, I believe I have to do this and everything. But she can't say, oh, I have to ask first, is it going to be like this or like that? Is it going to, she says, no, I accept it, whatever it is. It's hijab, it's niqab, it's all, it's part. جملة وعلى الغيب. Every woman, any woman who discusses this, no, she has no Tawheed. But doing it in itself, this is what we call ma'asiyah, that if it continues, can be israr, and israr can make this Tawheed drop one day and suddenly and become kufr. So that's how it is. So Tawheed, you have to memorize this. تصديق الخبر جملة وعلى الغيب, وطاعة الأمر جملة وعلى الغيب. Now when we say لا إله إلا الله, this is the shahada that came in the hadith, that came in Quran, that is widely accepted as the title of Islam, right? More than any of the other words we have derived for Tawheed. La ilaha illallah. And I remember we mentioned that it came in a specific way, that it first took away the concept of ilah, of ilah, which we are going to describe, from everything, and then put it back only to Allah. Because if you give it to Allah, it might be okay, but there are some left with this guy, or some also with this Sanam idol, some left with this parliament, some no, take it out, take it back all. La ilaha, take it all back, and then illallah, and then give it to only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So you know that there is no shred of it distributed anywhere else. You know, and this is sigha called in Arabic called sighat hasr, which is الاستثناء بإلا بعد النفي. There is نفي لا إله نفي إلا استثناء الله الحصر. Like لا رجل إلا علي, لا شجاع إلا الأسد, لا كريم إلا حاتم. So that's you concentrate the shaja'a, you concentrate the generosity, you generate bravery in the person you are talking about. You know, it's a concentration of the attribute. So what ilaha? Why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't say la rabba illallah? Although Rabb was mentioned a lot in the Quran, as much as ilah, actually more than ilah. Why? Well, there is a big difference we're going to talk about. In Arabic, aliha, ilahatan, wa uluhatan, wa uluhiyatan means different things. One of them is aliha, means crave for it. You crave for it. You crave for something. أَلِهَ الرَّجُلُ إِلَى الرَّجُلِ means he missing. He felt like he's missing his friend. This feeling of missing is أَلِهَ. He أَلِهَ إِلَيْهِ. He wants to see him. He wants to sit with him. أَلِهَ الْفَصِيلُ إِلَى أُمِّ. الفصيل is the young calf to his mother. أَلِهَ. You see أَلِهَ الْفَصِيلُ إِلَى أُمِّ. اشتاق إليها. اشتاق شوق. So that is one of the meaning of aliyah. Actually, there are many meanings in the dictionary, many meanings. But this is the relevant one. But we will go over some of the, like in Arabic, become confused or perplexed, like aliha. Like we said, achieve peace and mental calm by seeking refuge with someone or establishing a relationship with them. This is from the meaning we have talked about. Sometimes aliha become frightened of some impending mishap or disaster. Another meaning, turning to another eagerly due to intensity of his feeling for him, which is the meaning we talked about. aliha الرجل إلى الرجل, aliha الفصيل إلى أم. So or the lost offspring to the she camel, like the exact one we talked about. So from these meanings we can understand that there is one general concept, which is seeking of refuge and seeking of help and love and attachment to another. This is what the meaning you can find in all of the rest of the meanings that came in language, because we have to understand that when we talk about definitions in Sharia and Quran, we talk about the Arabic language. You know, some people say, "Oh, we can understand everything in English." And it's not about English or Urdu or Indian or Pacific or whatever you want. It's about the words that were descended or revealed to Rasulullah in a specific language. And this language has its semantics, has its way of shaping the words, and its common ground between the different shades, like any other language, right? All language have this thing. If it descended in English, we would go back to the English dictionary and try. Of course, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, if it was descended in any other language, it won't really be as it's in Arabic, because Arabic is the widest, no matter what Hamza say, the widest language that has shades and meanings and different kinds of all tarakib. You put things together to shape sentences and stuff. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose this language for his own book, the final book, the greatest book ever read by a human eye. It wasn't a chance. by chance. So having said that about ilah, so la ilaha here is there is no one we can seek refuge. There is no one we can ask and find support from. There is no one that can get us out of our confusion and disturbance. There is no one that can give us a resolution to whatever adha, which is the hardship and weakness and all these kind of, the bad mishaps that can happen to us all over, the pain we have. No one we can turn to except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that is the meaning of La ilaha illallah. So actually La ilaha illallah, it is kind of from down up, from us to Allah, our feelings to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is the Rabb that we are going to explain now. But to us, what we have to do toward Allah is al-uluhiyyah, is na'lahu ilayh, which is ask for His support, for His relief, for His help. We have this old feeling of the missing, and we have tawakkul. All the meaning tawakkul, raja. We count on Him. We are afraid of Him, confused and perplexed and feeling afraid of what is coming. Al-khawf, al-raja, al-tawakkul, al-isti'ana. All this meaning you hear in Quran and words, it's under the ilah, under the general concept of ilaha, la ilaha illallah. So it is la ilaha illallah. Why it was chosen for us to say? Because it is what we do. It is not what Allah do for us. It is what we do. It is what we feel. It is our fear. It is our raja. It is our hope. It's our asking for support. It's our ask for relief of pain. It's our pain. It's our misery. We want to take away. It's everything that we actually depend. It's a complete dependence. The complete dependence on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in all the hardship that we actually have in this life. So when we say La ilaha illallah, we have to understand this, that it is from down up. It's our duty to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And of course because it is from us to Him, obedience it's a main and essential part of it. It's not only it's when you say relieve the pain, take away the hardship. Okay, I gave you the book, so do the Sharia, follow the order. It will relieve you. You don't do the Sharia, you don't get relief and you get miserable. It's as simple as that. So our obedience is part of uluhiyyah. In the car. In the back of the car, get the stuff. And
we got the book. They give us a book for solutions.
yeah. So to get the relief, to get the and to get the support and all this is actually to obey Amr Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. To do whatever He told us, because otherwise, how can you ask for relief? That's why in Quran Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told the people who إذا مسهم الضر دعوا الله مخلصين له الدين. But when they got the relief, they leave Him and go and make dua to Asnam. Does it make sense? It doesn't make sense, because what makes sense is that if He relieves you in hardship and do this, when you are in good, you follow Him and you go to Him and you ask Him and you follow His orders and you follow His Sharia and all that. So the basic mean of La ilaha illallah is there is nobody that we have to ask and make dua to and ask for support and pain and relief and everything is except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And in a word, there is no worship until for somebody else. لا عبادة لا معبود بحق إلا الله سبحانه وتعالى. لا معبود إلا الله. But معبود here is a different thing, because we have to understand what ibadah means. So La ilaha illallah means the Tawheed of the ibadah to Allah. Tawheed al-uluhiyyah. Al-ilah is wahid, is Allah, that we understand what He means. And this is Tawheed al-ubudiyyah, because it is what we do. Ubudiyyah lillah, al-ubudiyyah lillah, ubudiyyat al-qalb, ubudiyyat al-jawarih. We have ubudiyyah, like slavery to Allah by heart, slavery by the limbs, slavery by tongue. And that's what entails La ilaha illallah. So what does the ibadah means? What does ibadah means then? Which inshallah we will take in the next time. And assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.